Hello everyone, welcome back to Project Ozone 3 Kappa mode. Last time we completed the entirety of Galacticraft, so now we have access to a lot of ores, like all these coloured gems, which are used in quite a lot of crafts. And since then I set up a bit of automation with Mechanism. I did all the infuser recipes, so you have circuits, enriched alloy, reinforced alloy, refined obsidian, and atomic alloy. The way I did this is pretty scuffed. These are pretty simple, it's just importing redstone and then infusing redstone into this, same with the diamond. But for the obsidian one, you need to craft refined obsidian in a infuser, and then put it in another infuser for the actual crafting. So it's a bit weird at the moment, but it is working. And I also automated the pressure chamber. So we have an interface over here, and I have made the speed upgrades now. I just bought lubricant with the Amazon tablet. It was like 5 emeralds for a bucket. And now this is almost instant, so I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. And in this episode, I think I want to set up auto-sieving, because we haven't actually automated any of the common resources. And I don't really want to get seeds for all those, so I think I'm going to set up 6 sieves. And I have since moved this to over here. It makes a bit more sense. The 6 recipes I want to do is this one that we're already doing, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So that should be 6 in total. I don't need to do endstone because we have Draconium automated and I don't really need these two. So we're going to need 5 more of these auto-sieve multi-blocks, which should be a lot easier to craft now that we have auto-crafting and seeds. I just need to set up some patterns. So we need 5 times all these numbers. So we can have 5 controllers, 295 casing. We're just missing some cobalt, quite a lot of it. I think this is for all the vivid alloy. We can craft cobalt seeds, but we're going to automate it very soon, so I don't really know if that's a good idea. Maybe I can just sieve a bunch of netherrack for now. Okay, I'll sift through 20k netherrack. This may not be the fastest way of getting cobalt, but it is the simplest. This needs a surprising number of red alloy for all the redstone blocks. Okay, we can craft it now. I had to craft all the red alloy and electrotine manually because it takes up too many bytes. We probably should be passiving that and not auto-crafting it, but I'll fix that later. And while that's crafting, we can set up patterns for all these other blocks. Yeah, the main thing we're waiting for is vivid alloy. This does not have a seed. Neither does energetic silver. Okay, I finally set up these 2 factorizers for combine and split with auto-crafting. I was using one and I was switching it back and forth with the mode, but now we have that. This craft is still going to take a while, but this should be the most expensive craft. The rest shouldn't be that bad. So we're going to have to automate a lot of these inputs for these sieves. I did have an idea to craft sand with dirt and fire essence, and then pulverize that into dust, because I have a feeling that'll be a lot quicker than this weird setup we're using here. So we have to automate dust, gravel, which you also can craft like this with stone essence. These seeds are really cheap, so I think I might as well make them. We can automate netherrack using nether essence, and that also does soul sand, I believe. Yes. And then sand we can just craft like this. So yeah, it's not too many seeds we need. There's nether seeds, stone seeds, dirt seeds, and fire seeds. So I'll 10 nether and fire first. Yeah, crafting all this vivid alloy takes forever, so I might end up passiving energetic silver and vivid alloy if it's this slow. We have ender pearls automated from the mob farm, and we'll soon have automated cobalt from sieving. And for energetic silver, these 2 are automated, and this has a seed. So once we have that, we should be able to completely passive both of these. I think that would be very beneficial. So I want some sort of oil processing with these 5 sieves. I think it will just be a furnace with the oil processing upgrade, because that's the fastest thing we can do. And then the output will be a big wall of drawers on the back of here. I'm hoping it will look cool. Okay, now it's onto the modularium. But this shouldn't take as long because it does 5 at a time. Yay, it's finally done. That took forever. So next we need 20 of this circuitry, I think. And we're just missing a stack of plastic, which I haven't automated yet. I'm not really sure how to do. And now we can craft this. Look at how fast this goes now. Very speedy. But now we have to wait for this machine. It's very slow. I haven't upgraded it at all yet. I might look into speed upgrades because we have automated everything here now, so it shouldn't be too hard. It will be expensive, but we won't need to manually do anything. It's just 2 enriched alloy each. The tier installers are actually quite cheap. They only use control circuits, which are the cheap capacitors, and to upgrade them, it's just blood magic. Until you get to here, I guess. I might as well make a bunch of advanced tier installers, if they're this cheap, and just make everything an advanced factory, because I think that does 5 at a time. So it's effectively 5 times faster, even though it doesn't have any speed upgrades in. Yeah, I might look into that. Also, I've been notified that there are fluid cows for all the thermal fluids. If we really want to, we can tear down this setup and just go crazy with cows. We will need a lot to be fast enough though, so I don't know if I want to do that. Okay, it's done. And now we need 80 machine gearbox. We're missing more cobalt. Time for more sieving. Why does this take so many bytes? I guess we are crafting 1,000 steel. That's probably most of it. I think steel seeds exist too, so that will be a good idea, I think. But for now, this is the speed we can get steel. It's not bad. We really should be looking at power generation soon, because we're just running off solar panels. But they just about work. They store enough energy, so by the time it's sunrise, they still have enough energy. But I fear once we add these sieves and more machines and stuff, that we will consume too much power. I probably will just spam these more, but I'm thinking of doing something more interesting, like an extreme reactor, because Eulorium seeds exist. Yes, they do. So we can just directly feed it Eulorium, and that would be great. Maybe we can make like a massive one, like over here. I'm thinking of extending this area so it's a big like tech area. But anyway, the steel is done now. Now it's enough bytes for us to do. Brilliant. It will still take a while though, but I'm pretty sure this is the last thing that we'll have trouble with. The rest of these are just quite simple. I might make recipes for all the item inputs and stuff. We might as well. There we go. Okay, now we just need 5 mob mashers and 60 iron blocks. Now we just need all the hatches and stuff. Each of these recipes have a different number of outputs, so I want to use the minimum size that can hold all of these. The worst one is normal dust. It has 17 outputs, which means we have to go all the way up to ludicrous, because huge is slightly too small. I know it's very, very unlikely that you get every single output in one go, but I don't want to void anything, even though it might be like 1 in 1,000. I could probably split it between 2 item outputs, but that's equally annoying. And because we're using different item outputs, I'd like to label each one. So the one that we already have is compressed dust. Okay, I think we finally have everything. Time to build. Now we just need to place all the item outputs. So I think I'll go in recipe order. So the next one is regular dust, which is the really big one. Now it's gravel. Now it's netherrack. Next is sand. And last is soul sand. Okay, next we have to automate all the inputs for all these sieves, and then we'll work on ore processing. But I'll do that tomorrow. It's getting a bit late, so I'll see you then. Okay, we're back. I have been working on 10-10-10ing the seeds. Nether and fire are already done, and I think these two should be done now as well. Yes, they're both 10-10-10. So now it's time to grow the seeds, and I've been thinking of how I'm going to do this. So I don't think I'm going to do a separate patch for all 4 of these, because these crafts are made of 2 different essence, so it will be a bit complicated. So I think what I'm going to do is have one of these 4 dirt and 4 stone, and that one will make just gravel, and then another one 4 dirt and 4 fire, and that just makes sand. And then the nether seeds will make netherrack and soul sand. So this one will be stone and dirt. So I'll put dirt seeds and stone seeds, and then I'll make sure the plants are equal. There we go, 50-50. And what we can do now is just use spectre coils instead of solar panels. There we go, we now have automated gravel. I'm hoping this is quite fast. Oh yes, it is. We're gaining a stack every like 2 or 3 seconds, so that's a bit absurd. Oh, we need some draw upgrades. We're at the limit already. Okay, we're all upgraded now. Now we can move on to sand, which is fire and dirt. And there we go, we have sand. And now for nether seeds, we're doing 2 outputs with this, so it'll be a bit different than everything else. But I think what I can do is this, and then put these either side. I'm hoping these are going to pull like equally, or at least close to equally, and then into 2 drawers. So one will be netherrack, and the other soul sand. Yeah, it doesn't really do it. Yeah, this one's starting to work now, but it's only because this one's full. Yeah, it does technically work, but the soul sand is getting way less nether essence than this one. I could use conduits, but those are never fast enough. And translocators don't have like a round robin mode. It would be cool if they did. Wait, it might work. So what I'm thinking is we can do this. And then this. Yes. Does that round robin? I think it does. Yeah, it's working perfectly. I never knew you can do it like that. Now I just need to connect all these to the controller. Okay, so sand, gravel, and soul sand are ready to just put in the sieves. But we need to crush the netherrack and also crush some of the sand for dust. We have run out of power. We ran into the exact problem I was talking about earlier. Let's add another solar panel. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the best way to do this is. Okay, let's just do this one at a time. So dust is first. So I'll just do this. So this is the input for both dust and sand. And then I'll just pulverize on site for the dust. There we go. So that's dust done. And we can also do sand. There we go. We can upgrade this pulverizer a lot. So don't worry about how slow it is right now. We can also do gravel. There we go. And we can do soul sand and netherrack, which we do need to pulverize. Oh wait. Yeah, we need to use a sag mill. Because there doesn't seem to be a recipe in the pulverizer. And it looks like it has to be compressed as well, which is really strange. So I think what I'm going to do is have the ender chest here, then a sequential fabricator outputting upwards, and it will craft compressed netherrack. And now I'll make a sag mill. And we can do this. Okay, I think it's working. Yes. Okay, finally. All of the inputs are automated now. So now we have to do ore processing with the outputs. So this might be quite tricky. Oh, there's filters on the translocators. That might be useful. That might be very useful. This is what the output chest looks like at the moment. So we want to sort through all of this. So there's two things I want to happen. Ore pieces will be compacted and then smelted. And then everything else that's not an ore piece gets put in the output wall beforehand. So I think I have an idea of what to do. I don't exactly know if this will be enough. I can always extend it upwards. So this is a bit janky, but it's fine. So I can put redstone here, also glowstone. These 3 gems. Lapis, electrotine. Okay, the output chest is just full of ore pieces now. Okay, there's 19 ore pieces. We have space for 18, and we're not getting draconium here. So we can just do all but that. So this is going to be the input for the compactor and furnace, and this will be the output. If you're wondering why I'm going from ender chest to diamond chest to draw controller, it's because the translocators are a little weird when there's void upgrades, but I think it does work from a chest. Okay, so what we can do is have a zenith furnace with a ore processing upgrade and an electric upgrade. Now this uses RF, and so does this. So now we just connect all of these. Oh, I forgot. You need to input from the top with the zenith furnace. It's very awkward. So I'll put it here. I'm sure that's fine. Okay, it's done. Yes. And now we just put all of these in here. Oh wow. It's actually working. And it's not like backed up. There's a few things we're missing off the wall though. What is a problem is we're filling up on these stuff quite quickly. Okay, everything has a void upgrade. And it looks like everything is working flawlessly. This is brilliant. I'm pretty proud of this. Sure, it does use a million ender chests, but it works. I do want to upgrade all these drawers a lot, because I don't want to connect these to the EMI system yet, because all of these have void upgrades. So it would be a bad idea with the low stack limit, because we'll be constantly like voiding iron if we put it in. So I do want to upgrade these as much as possible really, but that's a lot of emeralds, which we have automated now. So this is a 3x15 wall, so I need 45 times 7 emerald upgrades to be at max. I know it's only 6 because we've got 1 void. So that's 270. And I don't think we have that many emeralds yet, or diamonds. This is amazing. I absolutely love this system. We can even do this. There we go. Nice. Okay, we're only missing diamonds and emeralds to be able to make all of those. Yeah, only a little bit more diamonds and quite a lot more emeralds. I think I'll do up to gold, just so it's not so many bytes. Yeah, we absolutely have to look into power generation next episode, because I have to sleep every night, otherwise everything turns off. But during the day we are producing enough power, it's just we're not at night, and we don't have enough space to store it. Even though the solar panels can store a lot, it's still not enough. There we go, 270, and now this is only 9k bytes. I think I'm going to try mining to get all this emerald. We're missing 300. This is going to be the Silk Touch pick. I do need 3 more modifiers though, so it can be unbreakable and have Silk Touch. Because I think I want to mine in the nether, and then Silk Touch makes it so the ores don't explode. Okay, it's unbreakable now. We just need 1 more modifier. There we go. Nice. Whilst we were making that, We got a lot more emeralds. So we only need to mine 200 now, which is only like 25 ore, because you can quadruple it and then double it again. So time to hunt for some emeralds. And this time they shouldn't blow up, I'm hoping. Can't seem to find any though. Oh, here's some. I feel like emeralds are actually quite rare. Like, I'm finding way more diamonds. Okay, we have enough. I don't know why that took so long. Okay, that's a lot of emerald ore now. I think I'm just going to put this back in. I can't be bothered mining it manually. Even though sometimes it's slightly better. It just takes ages to do. There we go. And we probably have way more over here as well. We got almost 2 stacks while we were gone. So we probably have enough now. There we go, it's done. And now we just fully upgrade all of these. We might never reach these numbers, but it's better this way. And it really wasn't that expensive. It's just a bunch of emeralds, which we have now automated. And now I should be able to connect this draw controller to our ME system, and it should be completely fine. It is quite far from a connection though. There we go, device online. And now we should be able to see everything here. I assume so. I can't really tell. Yes, okay. The numbers are all increasing. That's great. I'm very happy with how this turned out. So with that, I think it's a good time to end. Next time, I think we'll look into power generation. I'm quite excited to get into extreme reactors again. I haven't used it in a while. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.